I've never made a fondant cake before. Since my good friend Mimo is an expert, she's going to teach me how to do it. The first steps are to stack our cake, and then we're going to fill it, and I decided to do funfetti because, you know, it's fun. Once we stack our cake, we're going to go ahead and coat it in some frosting. Mimo uses one of my favorite kinds of frosting, and that's Swiss meringue. It's so good. Once we coat the whole cake in frosting, we're going to let it chill, and then we're going to scrape the side, which she had to show me how to do because I never use a scraper. I always just use a spatula. Once our cake was coated and we marbled all of our fondant, we're going to go ahead and wrap that all around the cake. Not going to lie, I was a little scared to do this because I guess with marbled fondant, if you mess it up, you have to completely restart. So I was scared, but I was so happy I did it right. Once we successfully covered the cake, it was time to add a little border to the bottom. I went ahead and just made these little pearls out of the leftover fondant, and that's what I used for the bottom. Then this was probably my favorite part about it all. We got to paint on some gold lines, and this was so much fun, and I just think it added such a nice touch to the end. I'm really proud of my first fondant cake, and I'm so thankful for such a great teacher. I guess I can't say it anymore. Can't figure out if this order is a joke. This is the most sugar-filled ice cream I've ever made. It starts off with sweet cream ice cream, and they wanted a gotta have it, which is 12 ounces of ice cream. That's almost a pound of ice cream. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop that out, throw it up, and then we're gonna throw it onto the stone. They wanted 11 toppings in this, so go ahead and count them with me. We have marshmallows, 2 portions of marshmallow fluff, Reese's Cups, 3 tablespoons of sugar crystals. I don't understand that at all. 3 dollops of whipped topping, and then some frosting. And now we're going to chop, fold that all together. And then I have to cut this into 2 portions because there's no way I'm going to fit this all into 1 cup because all that fluffy stuff that had me add to it. So once we fold that all together, I'm going to cut it in half and then put it in 2 separate cups. If I had to guess, I would assume this is probably 3 times the amount of sugar supposed to happen a day. So